What's up, you guys? Welcome to your morning brew. It's your host. This is RNELLY'SWORLD. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. As you already know, we're already on our way to work. Another work day, another busy day, another day. Lord is we just right. Listen, before we go any further into the slides, go ahead and like it. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know how to do it. Y'all know go ahead and like, comment, share this morning. I know some of y'all are at work. We have these conversations. In fact, we have conversations and we talk about regarding business. We still want you guys already know what it is. But listen, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you're on Facebook, watching this on Facebook, go ahead and like this video, share this video. If you're watching this video on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now. Go ahead and do it. Listen, let's go ahead and jump into it. I don't have it's not a long conversation per se to have this morning, but one of the things that I wanted to share is something that the Lord shared with me. I was preparing myself yesterday, today, whichever day it was. The Lord began to speak to me and say to me, really deal with me about assessing the times, the time that we're in, and really being able to move in the direction or move towards what it is that God is calling us to do. When we assess the time as professionals, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as business professionals, we've got to understand that assessing the time simply means that we've got to put oftentimes we find ourselves not really taking advantage of seizing a moment because we're not assessing the time that we're in. So when you assess the time that you're in, you realize that there is a possibility for a door that has opened for you, or a door you get ready to open. You will see that moment, you jump on it, you will get into it, and you will connect to it. You will make sure that every moment counts. And so when you assess the time that you're in, basically what you're doing is you're analyzing what it is that you want or desire to accomplish, and you're trying to decipher whether or not you have the amount of time or space to complete or accomplish that in which you're setting out to do. And a lot of times I'm seeing people trying to do things and not have enough time to complete the assignment. But this is not the season for us to not properly assess the time. We've got to look at it from the standpoint that this is what God is requiring of us. And this is something that God has given to us so that we can fulfill prophetic destiny. Many times we hear about people talking about prophetic destiny, but a lot of times people miss their moment because they have not assessed the time that they're in. Let me say it again. A lot of times people miss their moment because they have not assessed the time that they're in. And oftentimes when you assess the time that you're in, you not only look over a calendar, but you also look over the goal that you're to accomplish, Lord. The goal that you're looking to accomplish early. For me, anyway. When you decipher what the goal is that you're trying to accomplish, and you assess the time that you're in, you can be able to determine whether or not you have enough time to complete the assignment. I remember the colloquialism that came out, I think it was last year, that we understood the assignment. When you understand the assignment, especially the assignment for your life, then I promise you, you will be able to do a lot more with your life, with your business, with your ministry when you understand the assignment. And watch this. You're not trying to help others accomplish theirs when yours is done. Your business is not thriving the way that it should. So why are you trying to help other people get their business thriving? You're not making the kind of money that you want to make. So you should really be focusing on that in which you are called to do. Most of us, the reason why we have not hit or we have not scaled our businesses to where we desire for them to be is because we have not put our focus with it. And that's on us. And that's on our vision. And that's on our business plan. And that's on our business model. And that's on our ideas. We're steady handing out ideas, but yet we have not scratched the surface of what it is that we're supposed to accomplish. And a lot of times we get into these spaces, whereas we're having to take a back seat or put our business on the back burner because we have spent so much time pushing everybody else instead of ourselves. Let's be honest. How many times have you went and supported someone else's business without actually promoting your own? You're pushing someone else's vision when you should be pushing your own. You're giving somebody an idea when you should be applying those same ideas to your own business. And a lot of times we look at them as their business starts to pick up, as things for them start to take off. We're looking at them like, well, what did I do wrong? I'll tell you what you did wrong. You gave them your attention when you should be giving your own self your attention, your own business your attention, your own baby your attention, your own dream your attention. You've got to realize that as you assess the time that you're in, it is going to call for you to really have to buckle down and take a look at what everybody else is doing. You don't have time to focus on what other people are doing. This is the season for you to focus on what God is giving you. You're steady helping somebody else sustain and keep their business flowing when you haven't even touched your own business plan. Your own business model is lacking. Your own push is lacking. But it's easy for us to jump on the bandwagon for something that's already than to build and start our own. Wow. Let me say that again. It's easy to jump on the bandwagon to a train that's already moving. It's much harder when you have to build your own train and actually conduct your own train to get on that train, get that train. It's hard to do that. Because people always find it easier to attach themselves to something that's already up and running. If we talk about it from the natural sense, let's talk about it from the spiritual. Let's talk about it from a church standpoint. Most people would rather connect to a church that's already up, running, established. A lot of people do not know what it takes to join and start a ministry where everything is not in place. Systems are being built. Structure is being given. Directives are being given. And things are still being formed. It's so much easier to go to an already established ministry because everything is already in place. And so many of us are just like that scenario. We would much rather connect to something that's already up and running than to start our own. But I'm telling you something, there's a blessing starting from ground zero. There's a blessing in starting from nothing and seeing it grow into something. That's when you know that you're anointed to build. That's when you know you're gifted to build. When you can create something out of nothing and watch it flourish, watch it grow. And it takes a certain type of anointing. It takes a certain type of gifting to be an individual that can build something from nothing, to be able to establish something. It takes a real creative mind to be able to put a seed in the ground, to be able to water that seed, to be able to nurture that seed, to nourish that seed, to see that seed grow into what it was planted to be in the beginning. It's not easy, but it's so watch this. You are doing all of that so you can assess the time that you're in. And I'm going to be honest with you, assessing the time that you're in is not always the easiest thing. Because when you assess the time that you're in, oftentimes you find yourself having to do something that maybe you don't want to do. Yeah. You may have to do something. But guess what? It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be worth it. And you're going to see this thing come together. It's going to make sense. May not always make sense. But when it's all said and done, it's going to. And you'll be able to put the pieces together. And you'll be able to say to yourself, you know what? This is great. This is wonderful. This is excellent. This is what I really, really needed. I'm telling you, this is time for you to start managing your time a lot better. A lot of you guys, a lot of you guys you need to get the plan. Where's your plan? And start planning out your day. Start assessing start planning out your day. Start putting things in their proper perspective. Assessing the time that you. So let's keep it real. Let's start prioritizing and assessing your time. If you know you sleep 8 hours a day, set your alarm for 8 a.m. You know you got to go to work. You know what you got to accomplish while you're at work. But watch this. On your lunch break, set goals even during your lunch break that there are things that you're going to accomplish. You just started a new book and you want to complete that book by the end of November. Start allotting slots of time so that you can start really being able to buckle down and really read the rest of that book. You're trying to expand your business. Set out time throughout your day. Give yourself an hour of planning. Do an hour of development by going on YouTube and watching videos, or Clubhouse and watching videos to really advance your business, to advance and expand your mind. Because it's time out, y'all. It's time out for crime broke. Hello, it's time out for crime broke. It's time out from robbing people to pay Paul. It's time out for having to borrow all the time. It's time out for having to borrow all the time. It's time for you to start assessing the time that you have. It's time for you to start making sensible plan that will expand, that will grow you, that will mature, that will metastasize you, that will cause you to come into the greatest version of you. And a lot of you have it. You have the potential to be great. But watch this. It's going to take time and assessing the time that you're in. Stop making excuses. Let me say that again. Stop making excuses. I'm going to say it one more time. Stop making excuses. Because I need y'all to hear this. You haven't gotten there yet. Hasn't grown to that place yet. Because you can make excuses. Stop it. Quit. Stop with the excuses. You got every excuse under the sun why you have not hit what you want to hit. Why your sales are down? Come on. Create a new marketing strategy. Tap into a new market. Try to find yourself really connecting to new people. Provide a service that you never provided before. But you got to do something different that's not making sense. You don't have anything on you. Ain't got nothing but time. You ain't got nothing but time. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you ain't got nothing but time. Bro, this you got too much in you to keep making. Manage your time a lot. A lot of time throughout your day where you can make things happen. A lot of time within your day that you can see things come together. Because a lot of you guys, you're only one idea away from the next plateau. You are one idea away from the next tax bracket. All it takes is one idea. All it takes is one marketing strategy. But here's the thing. You've got to find yourself getting among other creative people. Individuals and make plans how to thrust it forward. How to push it forward. How to make it. And I promise you, as you get to do those things, you will see yourself in a whole nother dimension. You'll start seeing, first and foremost, start speaking life. Speak over your business. Speak over your ministry. Speak over your children. Speak over everything, everybody. You gotta definitely make sure that you're speaking life over yourself and over everything. It's gonna grow. It's gonna survive. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be amazing. Come on, take the opportunity to get around other creative minds and begin to brainstorm. Begin to put your ideas together. Come up with ideas. Come up with thought processes. Come up with things that are going to separate you from the competition. And work it. But remember, no more excuses. You've done that already. You've already made excuses. Why? Now it's time to move forward. Plan your day. Schedule out your day. Because I promise you, when you start doing it, you're going to start seeing yourself getting way more stuff accomplished. I'm telling y'all, you're going to see yourself accomplish so much more the moment you really, really, really start busting down and scheduling out your day. I'm going to tell you something. I was on my way to work. I got to work. The work was already completed. I still get to schedule my time. But watch this. Now that I've got time to do that, I already had something else that I needed to do anyway. So now it's just making room for me to do what I got to do. So I'm here about to tackle another task because what I was. So listen, I got plenty of trust and believe. But I'm not gonna miss anything because I failed to make my time. Listen, I love you guys. This wasn't meant to be a long broadcast, but listen, I hope that I said something today that could get you started, that could get you going, that could push you. Morning brew. I got some Lipton. I got some black tea this morning. That's what I was sipping on. Some black tea. This is your morning brew. This is at RNELLY'SWORLD. I love you guys so much. I pray you have a fantastic Tuesday. And listen, I'll see you when I see you. I love you.